Okay, so here's part 2 of my Photoshop tutorial that I was doing. If you want to watch part 1, it should be in the description. I'll put the link there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, my idea was to get rid of where it says red shed, because my background's blue. Everything's blue right now. That's the color scheme, so I don't want it to say red shed. I'm just going to get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tool right here. It's called the clone stamp tool. Now this tool, what you can do is you can take a part of a photo basically and like clone it, and then you can mold it over it. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm holding the Alt key. See, when I press the Alt key, it like basically it does this little arrow thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to select this and I'm going to go over it. Now what I'm going to do, what I'm doing right now is I'm repeating. Hang on. I can change where I want it. It might look like shit at first, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, but once you zoom back to regular size, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I don't see it. And for someone who's never knew that I did this, wouldn't have an idea at all that I had fixed it. So now that I have my thing fixed, well, actually, I can, so we can see kind of the roundness. I kind of want to fade that out, kind of. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I'm going to zoom out and see how it looks. And if I don't like it, I'm not satisfied with what it looks like, but I can go in and fix it. Alright, obviously that's a little poopish. I'm not going to lie, it's a little poopish for what I can do. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to keep fixing it. I'm going to zoom back in. I'm just going to do it a lot better, a lot more neat. So I'm going to be a little more patient this time. So I'm going to copy right here. Right here, I'm starting right here. We're just going to go right across. That way it looks like the bricks. I mean, not the bricks now, the wood that's in the picture. I'm actually going to put it right above it, because it's getting in the way. I'm going to start down here. I'm completely redoing it, because I don't want it to look like I redid it. I don't want it to look like that at all. And now I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to see if that looks any better. I mean, obviously, you know and I know that we did this, but people who look at it don't know. So, I like that. I like how that looks. I think it looks decent. So, but there is something I don't like about the border there, but I think that's just the picture of it, so I'll deal with it. So, now that that's gone, I mean, now there's nothing really telling me that it's red. Really, that it's red based, so... Oh, actually, there is something sneaking up in the corner back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use clone stamp. I'm going to go way in there. It's going to be pixelated, but it doesn't matter. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to our trusty clone stamp tool. I'm just going to go right over this, honestly. I don't even need to see it. To tell you the truth. Like, I don't need to. I can go up here and just... Like, I don't need to see that. It's not relevant in your photo. Okay, so now, that's gone. Now there's no leading evidence to the fact that this background was red base. Now, what do I want to do? I can go to Coniger. See, there's almost this white edge around him. I think I can try to fix that. And I'll try to do it by going to Layer. And you can go to Layer Styles. So, Style Settings. I can add a stroke. I can add, like, you can do all this different stuff. I'm going to do a drop shadow. Very, very, like, it's dark, but I'm going to size it out so it doesn't look terrible. Kind of almost just like it's coming off the photo a little bit. Like, you might not like this. Like, that might not be something you like. But, I mean, I like it. It's not bad. And then I'm going to make this blue, because it might blend it a little bit. Like that. I like how that looks. It looks cool. It stays with the scheme. So now, I have this weird graphic that I made. It's just really random, and really just weird, showing you different filters. I showed you filters that you can use. I showed you the Magic Wand tool. I showed you clone stamp, hue saturation, levels... I think that's all I showed you. And obviously how to copy and paste, open files, stuff like that, which you should already know. Okay. So let's just say I want it to say, you know, Coniger. I want it to say, Radigan. Radigan is what I want it to say. So you can use like all different. You can do anything really you want. Like you can go and do text, but I would rather go online. So I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna go to fontspace.com. Now, the way that I'm gonna get this font is really ghetto, to tell you the truth. Hate to use that word, but it's really just the ghetto way of using it. So, you can actually like download these fonts, but I'm not gonna download any fonts. I don't want to download anything. So I'm gonna show you how you can get your fonts without downloading. So, what do we want? Electric, kind of? Like, I don't know. Find something that looks kind of cool. Like, not too, like, it's not too, you know. I don't want it to look too manufactured, so I just want something kind of like that. I don't mind that. So I like Mad Science. So obviously I don't want it to say Mad Science. You can go into Customize, and you can write Radigan. Radigan. So now it says Radigan, and I'm going to have it like that big. Maybe even a little bit bigger. What you're going to do is you're just going to copy this. Basically that's all you have to do. On some font things, you cannot copy it, so you might have to print screen and then cut it out. And print screen is, if you don't know where that basically that key is it's above insert and delete on your keyboard. It should say print screen or system RQ, and basically that's how you would have to do it. You'd have to print screen, then paste it in here, and then cut it out to make it basically how you want it. And then so I'm gonna paste it, and I like this font, so I'm gonna cut it out with using my magic wand tool, which is so helpful, because if I had to go around every single edge, think about it. If I had to go around every single edge in this photo and cut everything out, now I'm not going to do a great job of doing, like, you know, of cutting all this stuff out, all the white, because I don't really care. As long as this is gone, that's really all that matters. But imagine if you had to go around every single little spike in this photo, you know what I mean? It makes things a lot easier. So obviously that's not perfect, but I'm just going to do something, I mean, the best I can, basically, in the time that I have. I don't want to run another, I don't want to waste all your time watching this video, me cutting out these little... Okay, so that's the best I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go into, actually, I don't even want this white, honestly. I don't. Okay, so now we have this, and obviously there's no black in this photo, so I'm going to get rid of that black by going into Image, Enhance. I don't want to go in and use the paint bucket, so I'm just going to go to Adjust Hue, Saturation, Colorize, and I'm just going to... Oh, actually, I can't do that. That's weird, actually. But I can't do that. Maybe if I change it to white? That actually looks kind of cool. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to change it to white for now. Alright, so white's fine, because there's a lot of white in the photo. So, I'm going to take white. Oops. Actually, that's another tool. Do this. When you're not working on that layer, lock it. So, I'm going to somehow lock layer. How do I lock layers? Lock. Okay. So, I'm going to lock that too, because I just don't want to screw with anything that I've already set. I already have it where I want it. So, now I have this Radigan. And I'm going to go into layer, I'm going to go to layer styles, as I showed you before. Now I can do all kinds of stuff. I can do strokes. I'm going to do a stroke. I'm going to do like the light blue stroke, the same blue from here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to 2, so it's not, you know. And then, now it's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to set a backdrop. And basically just like that. And I like that a lot. So now, this is basically the end of my video, alright? I have a few more seconds to show you, like, some more stuff. I might do just the last part. So, this is what I have so far. I'm not really liking that white, to tell you the truth. It's kind of hurting my eyes. So, if there's something you don't like, you can always go back and fix it. Now, what can I do? Maybe I can go back into layer styles. Oh, before this video is about to end, so I'm just going to stop the video here. And the next part will be, I'm going to do the next part right here, and you'll be able to keep watching what I'm doing. So I'm just going to stop the video, and then you can watch the next part.